It's in it. Dr. Aaron.
Hey, I'm Rob Mack.
And I'm Justin Moyer. Good morning, La La Land. We are making history here, streaming to you live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and now on Twitter.
And we have a great show in store. We've got some tips and hacks for becoming more mindful. We've got one woman's story of unleashing your infinite possibilities in your career and life. And then we have another man's story of getting on the longest show in history, Young and Restless. That's right. So
it's got me feeling young and restless,
So tell us a little bit about the guest.
Sure. Well, welcome to the studio, Ariane Alexander. Good morning.
Good morning.
Here at Good Morning La La Land, we like to know how you start your day. What's your morning routine?
Oh my gosh, morning routine. Definitely wake up softly and slowly. I do not like the jolt of waking up, but definitely I like to start with a 15-minute meditation. So the first thing I do is I turn on my phone and I scroll through one of my meditations and start there. And then the next
day. Do you meditate in bed or do you actually get up for this?
No, I meditate in bed. Still in that like kind of unconscious state when I'm just kind of coming out of my dreams. I just like to lay in bed and just listen to a guided meditation. So that helps me just kind of get my day started a little bit. And then it's like off to the races. It's getting ready, having breakfast, getting to the gym, and then the day just goes.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Incredible.
Nice.
Such an inspiration. You may have seen Ariane on Grey's Anatomy, People vs.
O.J. Simpson, Justified. She's a business life coach.
She's gorgeous.
She's an angel. Absolutely.
And
Yeah.
on LA 36, what's happening in LA. I'm so excited to get to know more about her. I think we're going to be soul sisters.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, she has that vibe to her for sure.
Yeah, you instantly feel like it's a friend you've had your whole
Right?
life.
And
Yeah.
I'm going to steal her necklace. So yeah, I like that she does the meditation right when she wakes up. They say that right when you're going to sleep and right when you're waking up is when your subconscious is the most impressionable.
I'll meditate. That means I get to stay in bed for an hour. That sounds pretty good to me.
Meditation, sleep, small difference.
Yeah.
So Rob, you were a little early today.
I was early.
Just so you know, Rob's usually like literally coming to the door like right before.
Yeah.
He comes in hot like every day.
I run very hot. Yes, right. Running hot for the door. But yeah, I woke up a little earlier today.
Right. What time, Rob?
I woke up at 3:15
today.
Wow.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's being dialed up slowly but surely, and I'm done.
Maybe
3:15 is
you
early second.
won't even need sleep one day.
Yeah, exactly. I've heard of spiritual teachers getting to that point.
Right?
I don't want to get to
You're
that
gonna
point.
need a lot more meditation.
And a lot more eye cream.
Oh my gosh.
Do that.
Forget it. I have to hit up Iggy.
Rodriguez and get some more iPads, the whole nine. Yeah.
Speaking of, giving a shout out to our lovely Letitia G, who came in again and did some of our makeup.
Yes, this morning she got us camera ready. Thank you so much, gorgeous. We really appreciate that.
Right?
TC's all over it.
I know, right?
Yeah, and she's hot on Instagram, you guys. She's got some awesome YouTube tutorials. Check her out for sure.
Yeah.
We also have a very special guest that came to the studio, part of our Focus TV family now, and a dear friend. I'm Daniel Hall, who is also now Scott Granger on CBS's Young and the Restless. Aaron mentioned earlier, is the longest running show on television history, and it is the most watched show across
Since
the world.
1973.
Wow.
Just so you know.
Wow.
If you're alive, you know that show.
Yes,
Period.
absolutely. And I'm so excited for Daniel. I couldn't be more proud of him. Let's take a look at his life.
Hey, I'm Daniel Hall, and I'm an actor, and this is my life. I was born in Connecticut. I went to the University of Michigan. I studied theater, got a BFA there, went back to New York City, lived there. They always call it doing time. So I did 10 years in New York City. I was a theater actor, thought theater acting was all about drinking coffee and doing theater, and I also realized I had to make a living. So I ended up moving to LA to try and do more TV and film, and it was a real struggle for the first 3 years. And once you finally get your feet in the ground, it sort of starts rolling if you stick around long enough. And I feel like I've stuck around long enough at this point, and now I have a wonderful job on The Young and the Restless, and I hope to continue this career for many, many years. And this is my life.
back.
What?
So, I mean, first of all, I didn't know that Sony goes to CBS I had no idea that they cross-pollinate or whatever like that. And then also we do have more of those stories of my life on Focus TV. You can check out so many great, like 60-second spots of different stories. So cool.
Absolutely, you can even see our life in 60 seconds on
That's
there.
right.
It's pretty cool and inspiring. It's incredible to be a part of the Focus TV family. Daniel, welcome.
Right.
We will certainly be excited to show you his interview later.
Right,
in the
and
show.
speaking of life and just honoring so many people's lives, I want to give a shout out again to Montecito mudslides. I know that 17 people's lives have been taken in that. I think 100 homes were swept away, over 600 probably like major damage. And I want to give a shout out to David Sharps, one of my dear friends who I was searching for over a day and a half. Finally got a hold of him. He said it was just one of the most scary things he'd ever gone through in his life. And give another shout out to Carrie, one of her girlfriends. One of her daughters has been swept away in the mud. So, yeah,
Our hearts
So
are with
sorry.
you, Carrie.
intense times for sure.
It's really sad. Boy.
It's so intense, makes you value things, right? So, on another note, on a happy note, what have you guys been up to? What's your day like
Boy,
yesterday?
Jess.
Well, I got to meet up and have lunch with one of my dear friends at our favorite spot. It's called La Conversation on Doheny, just on the border of Beverly Hills. It was so funny because we're having lunch and the server's going around and he's saying, excuse me, does anyone have a Maserati? And I just felt so inclined to say, yes, I do actually, that's mine. And he laughed at me. He laughed, he didn't even believe me. Of course it wasn't mine. I had the Fiat out front. But I just thought, oh yeah, I've got that Maserati. I was manifesting, like Dr. Aaron says for me to do, that was my Maserati out front.
Was it your delivery?
I
Or
don't,
what was it that gave him the impression it wasn't your car?
I have no idea. The delivery, the blonde hair, the croissant I don't.
It should have given every indication that it was your car.
You're a comedian when you say things like that. Like, it's kind of like you may have known, you know.
We're giving him the benefit of the doubt, I suppose.
All right,
I don't
that's
know.
that's fair, but soon that will be my Maserati.
Yeah. You know, it's funny.
Otherwise, we're going to take him like harassment or some kind of thing.
It's interesting that you say this about the whole manifestation thing in Maserati. So weird. When I was about 13, I remember seeing this blue Maserati, okay, and it was gorgeous. And I didn't really know it was a Maserati. I didn't know that much about cars. I remember thinking instantly, I will drive that car one day, literally. And I promise you, it was probably 15 years later, I found myself in that car and I was driving it. And I remember thinking, this is mind-blowing.
Wow.
You know, it's interesting sometimes either the premonitions you get or the ways in which you can manifest things like that. So I expect you to be in Maserati very soon.
What was it like driving that blue Maserati, Rob?
It was the most incredible car ever. I love that car the most. I mean, I just love Maseratis.
Wow.
The only problem is they're very expensive to maintain. So you often can get into one, but in order to continue to maintain it, you have to be a little bit
The most fun
wealthier
car,
than you expect.
The most fun
Yeah.
car I ever drove, I didn't drive at all.
Oh.
Yes, I got to drive, a self-driving car. A
God,
Tesla.
right?
It was so much fun.
What was
you guys.
this?
Oh, right around here.
Why wasn't I
But
there?
they don't really work.
It's
Let's just
simple.
get it straight. So we are in the car one day, and we're, it's a group of us in the Maserati, and we tried out the, self-driving. It doesn't work so much, right?
No.
All of a sudden it was like, this car's like kind of like going close and close.
It worked when I was behind
It was?
the wheel, Aaron. Oh, it did.